These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
2nd and 10. Brady going to throw. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady getting it out wide here to Bernard. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
On 1st down, Brady. He'll drop this off for Bernard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And that's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Giovanni Bernard. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So that one a long 11-play drive. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On first down, Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. From the 45 on second down, Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Singletary again. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They run here with Singletary. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. On 2nd and goal, Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead. And
now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points, and they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. That's complete. Bernard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
the key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he finds Gronk.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Brady to throw again. And he's got Gronkowski yet again.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Brady's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up there. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On the ground, it's Singletary. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They go right back to Singletary. Running right through him. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. On second down, Singletary. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Bass is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 8. 1:51 on the clock. And they have to have a touchdown to level this Super Bowl as they come up on 1st down. Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw is Brady. Here's Johnson with a reception. they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Back to throw, Brady. Open man left side is Gronkowski. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Now Brady. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well. That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down. They'll go with a big bank for it, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady to throw. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's back to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He drops it off for Bernard. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Third down, here's a run by Moss. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.